The question I get asked more than any other question is, how do I train to become a counsellor? Now, I'm aware that if you've been searching on the internet, you might be even more confused than before you started. So I'm going to try and clarify some things for you. When I trained to be a counsellor many years ago, I didn't have the option of full-time study. I couldn't go to university and do a degree, which may well be full-time. I certainly couldn't relocate. I had to work around my children and my business. And that meant part-time study was essential for me. Now, if part-time study is what you're looking for, let's take a look at what CPCAB have available. Now, the first qualification is the Level 2 Certificate in Counselling Skills. And this is likely to take an academic year. And what I mean by that is, you'll study for the year, but there's still time off for half-term, school holidays, those sorts of things, so you can carry on to manage the other elements of your life. Now, you'll either study physically in a classroom with your tutor and all of your class colleagues present, or maybe remotely online. But if so, you'll still be with your tutor and all of your colleagues online with you for the duration of every lesson. Now, here we're going to look at the communication skills, the basic key listening skills that are going to lay down the foundation to become a professional counsellor. What comes next? Let's take a look at the Level 3 Certificate in Counselling Studies. Once again, an academic year probably, in the classroom or remotely, but with your colleagues and your tutor always present. And now we're going to look at some basic counselling theory and also law, ethics, difference and diversity, the key topics you'll need to begin to understand training as a professional counsellor. Now, Level 2 and 3 prepare you for what I would call the big one, which is the practitioner qualification. This is the Level 4 diploma in therapeutic counselling. This is going to take 2 years, and you'll probably spend 1 day per week physically in the classroom. Also, while studying the diploma, you'll enter placement. And in placement, you'll be working in a counselling agency, seeing real clients for a minimum of 100 hours. Now, to support this activity, you'll have supervision, which is where you take your work to an experienced counsellor who guides you and makes sure you're staying on track. Now, there'll also be the other work to do, the academic work, but also personal therapy. So it's important that you get an understanding of what it's like for the counsellor and the client in the room. Now, once you've completed Level 2, Level 3 and Level 4, which is approximately 4 years, you'll be able to join one of the key professional membership organisations for counselling in the UK, and you will be recognised as a trained and qualified counsellor. And I hope that that's clarified things for you, at least a little.